Pleasanton, Texas likes to call itself the birthplace of the cowboy. But instead of cattle, it's oil that accounts for the town's fortunes in recent years.
It has given our community, and also the same thing goes for our county, a chance to kind of advance a lot of programs and things that they were wanting to do.
The prairie landscape across South Texas is dotted with new oil wells, thanks to dramatic advances in the drilling technology known as hydraulic fracturing. That development has made the U.S. the world's biggest producer of crude. But in some ways, it's proven too much of a good thing, because the more America, the OPEC countries, and others add to the global surplus, the less each barrel is worth.
Collectively, it would make sense probably for all of the producers worldwide to ratchet back production a bit, but individually, and that's the calculus each either country or energy company is making, that it makes sense individually for them to continue to produce, and so that's what we're seeing.
As a result, some drillers who depended on high oil prices to fund their heavy operating expenses are being driven into bankruptcy. And Texas has begun to brace for the downside of a traditional cycle, oil boom to bust. Job growth in Texas, a consistent bright spot in the U.S. economy, is now forecast to be just 1/3 of what it was a couple of years ago. But if oil prices continue to stay at current levels for much longer, economists see an actual loss of jobs. The crew working at this drilling services company is just half the size it was this time a year ago. Joby Fullen says he's too discouraged to pay attention anymore to the price of crude.
It's not so much maybe not the money, it's the uncertainty of the fact you don't know what you have day to day. So the money is still tight, but it's the fact of any day that it could be, it could get worse.
Some find hope of new markets since the U.S. dropped its 40-year-long ban on crude oil exports. The first tankers recently left Texas laden with cargo bound for Europe. But no one here is looking for the day that crude once again sells for $100 a barrel. Tom Ackerman, Al Jazeera, in South Texas.